Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the House of European Football for the UEFA Champions League quarter-final draw. There's been plenty of excitement and drama, hasn't there, over the last few weeks, with some scintillating football played across the continent. When the dust settled, there were 8 teams left standing, harbouring hopes of lifting this iconic trophy in Madrid on June 1st. 4 teams from England, 1 each from Italy, Portugal, Netherlands and Spain, are still in the race. The round of 16 produced many magical moments and proved that attacking football is alive and kicking. A total of 46 goals were scored in all matches. You don't need your calculators. I can tell you that that represents an average of 2.8 goals per game. Cristiano Ronaldo may be at a different club this season, but he's still doing what he does best and hitting the back of the net with regularity. He scored his 8th hat-trick in the UEFA Champions League to equal Lionel Messi's record. While following his brace against Lyon at the Camp Nou, Messi himself has now amassed 62 goals in 61 games at home in the Champions League. Unbelievable statistics, and we look forward to seeing both of them in action and, of course, all the other stars as well as the competition continues. So now we are one step closer to the climax of the competition, but all the remaining contenders know they still have plenty of work to do if they're going to reign victorious. So which teams are still in the running? Let's take a look at all of them and also the host city. Eight teams, one dream to lift this trophy in Madrid. Non-stop action in the last round, more to come, with the many millions of fans around the world already anticipating some colossal clashes in the quarterfinals. We're now ready for the draw itself, so let's get it going. And here to conduct it is UEFA's Deputy General Secretary, Giorgio Marchetti. Welcome, Giorgio.
Thank you, Pedro. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the UEFA headquarters for the last season draw, telling us not only who plays who in the quarterfinals, but also how the road to Madrid is going to unfold up to its end. Best wishes too from the President of UEFA, Alexander Ceferin, and congratulations to the 8 clubs who have successfully made it through this stage of the competition. We have now an equal number of group winners and group runners-up remaining in the competition, representing 5 national associations in total. The lion's share is this time for England, who have an impressive 4 clubs in the quarter-finals. The first time since 2009 that they have achieved such an outstanding success. Looking back at the last 2 weeks' round of 16 matches, we had the most thrilling emotions with 4 teams reversing the negative result of the first leg, 2 of them grabbing qualification after suffering home defeat. Ajax ending the reign of the holders Real Madrid, which had lasted 1,011 days, with an astonishing demonstration of power and courage by their young squad. There will be many individual stories to tell. For example, Cristiano Ronaldo extending his all-time record of goals scored in knockout stages to 63, which is 21 more than any other player. Or Lionel Messi, who has now scored more goals at Camp Nou than matches he played there. But it is right to pay tribute to another hero, Iker Casillas, who has stretched his trip of appearances in the UEFA club competitions to the new record of 186 and is certainly ready to make it even longer. We have now 6 former champions of Europe, with these clubs accounting for 21 titles since the competition's inception. The race to the final is as open as never before, and no one present with us today would risk forecasting the identity of the 2 teams that will be on the pitch in Madrid on the 1st of June. What can I say to conclude? Only wish you all the very best in your coming matches, and please give us the deep emotions we expect, the same you have dispensed so far. Now, as usual, our draw cannot be performed without the presence on stage of our ambassador, a legend who knows just what it means to lift this illustrious trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, here are some of the great moments in the outstanding career of this living legend. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the UEFA Champions League ambassador, Julio César.
Julio, bom dia.
Bom dia, prazer.
Let's go back to that title in 2010 with Inter, the first one for the club in 45 years. What did it mean for you and the team to lift it?
Wow, you know, I still have in my mind a beautiful moment, no? So it was great to win this trophy, no? And you know, Pedro, I think every player in this world needs to play a Champions League final, no?
It's not easy.
No, it's not easy. It's really tough.
It was easier for you that season because you had such a strong defensive block. You had 6 clean sheets in that season. What was the importance of the whole defensive unit in front of you as well?
So I think for the goalkeepers is very, very important to have in front of him a good defender. No, in my time, they makes me comfortable and safe. You know, that's it.
You were pretty safe back there as well with your own hands.
Yeah, but now coming to these days, Julio, we have 8 great names in these quarterfinals. Different stories, incredible matches played so far. Do you see anyone as a clear favorite for the final?
It's really hard to choose one this moment, you know. But I think Liverpool is doing very well. Juventus, Barcelona, Manchester City. Wow, it's really tough. It's really tough to choose just one. No, it's really tough.
Okay, 8 favorite for the final.
Okay.
That's what we all believe. Thank you very much, Julio. And now that we're getting ready for the draw, a very quick reminder of the technical procedure. As you know, this is a completely open draw with no country protection, no seeded teams, and no special conditions. The 8 balls containing the names of the quarterfinals are all placed in this central bowl that will be shuffled, and then drawn. The first team drawn plays the first match at home against the second team drawn in all the 4 pairings of the quarterfinals. However, I would like to inform you that Manchester City and Manchester United cannot play at home on the same night or on consecutive nights as decided by the relevant authorities. So should both clubs be drawn with the same sequence of home or away, the fixture of Manchester United will be reversed in accordance with the UEFA Club Competitions Committee principles, as they had the lower domestic ranking in the previous season. The calendar of the quarter-final matches, including the potential reversal of Manchester United, will be communicated soon after the draw at approximately 12:45. The calendar of the semi-final matches, again including the potential reversal, will be communicated to all parties on the 18th of April after the quarter-finals return leg. And now nothing is left apart the draw of the quarter-finals. They line up fantastic names: Ajax, Barcelona, Juventus, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Porto, and Tottenham Hotspur FC.
Now I leave you, gentlemen.
Thank
Good luck with proceedings. Giulio, forstai.
Thank you. I prepare everything for you.
I don't need to do that, no?
No, you don't need.
Okay.
Oh, you can do whatever you want. You can, of course. Tell us the first name. So,
Ajax.
first club drawn, AFC Ajax. Ajax, the heroes of the night in Madrid, eliminating the title holders after more than 1,000 days. So Ajax is the first team drawn, and now they will be paired with another team that Giulio is ready to give us. Ajax back to the quarterfinals after since 2003. Still unbeaten away from home in this season.
Juventus.
Ajax versus Juventus. So Juventus also coming from the very astonishing comeback from the night in Turin. So 2-time winners. So Ajax-Juventus is the first pairing of this quarterfinals. We are ready to learn now the second. Ajax-Juventus was a final of Champions League in 1996.
Liverpool.
And now it's Liverpool FC, the 5-time winners of Liverpool FC. Yes, Liverpool, who played the final in the last 2 appearances in our competitions in 2016 and 2018. It was Europa League first and then UEFA Champions League last year.
FC Porto.
And Liverpool will play FC Porto. Twice winners as well of the Champions League. And yes, please, Giulio, we have completed 50% of the job. Still 4 clubs remain in the pot. So now we have
Tottenham.
Tottenham Hotspur is now drawn. Tottenham back to the quarterfinals after 2011. And for Tottenham, now you will decide which one of the 3 left.
Manchester City.
So Tottenham will play an English derby against Manchester City FC in the quarterfinals for the 3rd time in the last 4 seasons. So Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City. And one is left, 2 clubs. We know the pairing, but we don't know the sequence.
Barcelona.
So Barcelona is the first team drawn in this pairing. FC Barcelona, 5-time winners, and holders of the record appearances in the quarterfinals, successive appearances in the quarterfinals 12 times. Since 2008, Barcelona has always been in the quarterfinals of Champions League.
Manchester United.
So Barcelona will play Manchester United, but this, as I said in the beginning, this fixture will be reversed because of the problem, the issue of playing together with Manchester City in the same week. So it will be Manchester United, FC Barcelona in the first leg. Now, we have completed the quarterfinals, but as you know, we have something more to do in this draw, and we are now drawing the path of the semi-finals. This will be another integral draw among the 4 teams which qualify from the quarterfinals, and they are indicated as winners of quarterfinal 1 to 4. Again, the first club drawn will play the first leg at home, and I can only invite Giulio to start the draw of the 4 pairings. So first semi-finalist will be the winner of
Quarterfinal 3.
Quarterfinal 3. So quarterfinal 3 means Tottenham Hotspur or Manchester City. This will be the home team in the first leg of the semi-finals, and their opponents will be now known, coming from another quarterfinal, which will be
Quarterfinal 1.
Quarterfinal 1. So Tottenham Hotspur or Manchester City will face in the semi-finals the winners between Ajax and Juventus. That's his semi-final 1. And for semi-final 2,
Quarterfinal 4.
we have quarterfinal 4 first, so Barcelona or Manchester United. And their opponents clearly will come from the missing quarterfinal.
Quarterfinal 2.
Quarterfinal 2. So Barcelona or Manchester United will play in the semi-finals either Liverpool or FC Porto. Now with this, we have only one thing that we need to do now. We have to determine by draw which team is to be considered as the home team in the final, the winners of semi-final 1 or the winners of semi-final 2. This is obviously for operational reasons, as both finalists are treated absolutely equally. The final will take place in this amazing Stadio Metropolitano on the 1st of June 2019. So Giulio, tell us which semi-finalist has to be considered as the home team for this expected amazing final.
Semi-final 1.
Semi-final 1. So 1 between Tottenham, Manchester City, Ajax or Juventus will be home at the Metropolitano, 1st of June, against the winners of the other semi-final. Just show.
Semi-final 2.
Semi-final 2, so Barcelona or Manchester United or Liverpool or FC Porto. With this, we have done everything. Thank you very much, Giulio.
Okay.
Pedro, what do you think about this draw?
Well done, gentlemen. It doesn't matter so much what I think as all the millions of fans who are out there reacting already to these matches, really looking forward to them. Let's take a look at all of these matches. Ajax against Juventus, 2 teams combining for 6 European titles. Liverpool, Porto combining for 7. Tottenham and City, both teams looking, of course, for their first ever Champions League trophy, both semi-finalists, Spurs in 1962, City in 2016. And then we've got Barcelona versus Manchester United teams who are combining for 8 titles. So did you enjoy that, Giulio?
Yeah, I enjoy a lot.
Okay, glad to hear it. Let's mark those calendars then. First legs of the quarterfinals will be played on the 9th and 10th of April, with a return leg scheduled for the following week. That's the 16th and 17th. The semi-final first legs will take place on the 30th of April and 1st of May, with the return fixtures scheduled for the 7th and 8th of May. And then there's the big final on the 1st of June. That's all from us. Thank you to Giorgio, Giulio, all of you also for being here. That'll do it from us at the House of European Football in Nyon.